Okay, let's be real. We've all seen it happen, right? That big, exciting leadership workshop that gets everyone fired up, and then a week later, it's like it never happened. The buzz is gone. So, what's the real difference between a temporary spark and change that actually sticks? Well, today we're going to break down the blueprint for building leaders that truly last, how to turn those one off insights into skills that become second nature.
And that brings us to the big question, really. How do you actually build a leader? Is it something you can accomplish in a single high-energy event, or is it something totally different? More of a journey that unfolds over time.
I love this comparison because it really frames the two philosophies perfectly. On one hand, you have the firework approach. It's a big bang of energy, super exciting, but that light fades really fast. Then you have the garden approach. This is all about slow, deliberate growth. It's patient. It's about nurturing something so it develops deep roots, turning ideas into habits that last a lifetime.
So, if we're aiming for the garden, how do we actually cultivate it? Well, it all starts with the program's rhythm. You have to have a structure, a cadence over time that creates the very architecture for change. The first ingredient is pretty straightforward: time. A full 6 months. And I know what you might be thinking. 6 months? Why so long? The reason is simple. You just can't microwave personal growth. It doesn't work. For real change to happen, for new knowledge to go from something you have to actively think about to an unconscious habit, that just takes time. But how do you keep the momentum going for 6 whole months? That requires a really powerful engine. And that's where this hybrid model comes in. It creates this amazing tight loop between learning something and actually doing something with it. You're in a group, you learn a new concept, and then, boom, you're immediately working with a coach to apply it to your real-life challenges. It's that constant cycle that makes the learning stick. And here's what that rhythm actually looks like, week to week. Tuesdays are for learning, soaking up new knowledge with the group. Thursdays are all about application. So one week you get that super focused, personalized one-on-one coaching. The next week, it's a group session where you're problem solving with your peers. This 2-week sprint makes it almost impossible for new information to just sit in a notebook. You have to use it. All right, so we've covered the how, the structure, the rhythm. But what about the what? What are people actually learning during these 6 months? The whole curriculum is built on 4 core pillars that really guide the entire journey. The real power here is in the progression. It's so natural. It starts inward, with self-awareness. I mean, you have to understand yourself first, right? Only then can you move outward and build a real, genuine connection with your team. And once you have that foundation of trust, you can take meaningful action, things like coaching and giving feedback. And finally, you learn to pull it all together, to integrate everything and start thinking strategically. And just to be clear, these pillars are not just lofty theoretical ideas, not at all. They are specifically designed to build the practical, on-the-ground skills that leaders need right now. We're talking about everything from navigating those really tough conversations to holding a team accountable, and even running a meeting that people don't dread going to. Now, great ideas are one thing, but a program that really works gives you the tools to make all this change tangible, something you can see and feel. So let's look at the actual toolkit that makes this journey personal for every single leader. Right from the jump, the journey is deeply personal. It kicks off with an assessment that gives you this crystal clear picture of your communication style, your strengths, and yeah, your blind spots too. You take that info and build a personalized development plan with your coach. And this part is so crucial. There are pre- and post-assessments, so you can actually measure your growth. It's not just a feeling that you've changed. You have tangible proof. And maybe most importantly, this is not a solo mission. The whole thing is designed to build a powerful support system around you. You've got peer groups for accountability and an alumni network so you stay connected long after the program ends. The support doesn't just stop when the 6 months are up. So let's pull all these pieces together. We've got the 6-month timeline, that hybrid rhythm, the 4 content pillars, and a personalized toolkit. But why does this combination actually work so well? What's the secret sauce? Well, the magic is in this surprisingly simple but incredibly powerful formula. It's the combination of constant application, dedicated reflection, and personalized guidance. When you're always applying what you learn, you're taking time to reflect on it, and you're getting expert guidance along the way, lasting change isn't just possible, it's pretty much inevitable. And this quote, wow, it just captures the whole philosophy perfectly. Think about it. The flow of new ideas from class, that's like a river. But it's the friction, the challenge of applying it to your own situation with a coach, that's what carves the canyon. That friction is what creates deep, permanent change.
It's such a powerful image.
And that really brings us to the final thought here. Because if a blueprint like this teaches us anything, it's that leadership isn't some destination you arrive at. It's not a certificate you hang on the wall. It's a practice. It's a set of habits you choose to build day after day. So the only real question left for all of us is, which habits are you building to last?